Hi everyone, happy Monday. I hope you had a lovely weekend. I just want to pop on and say hello. Thank you to, again, new subscribers. There have been lots of folks commenting on past videos. I'm so grateful for your eyes, your ears, your subscription, your likes, your comments, all of it. This video is me exploring the first few pages of the commonplace journal that I made for myself in my last upload. And this has been so freeing. My other art journal, which I think is right here, I'll share it with you guys. Wasn't quite prepared for this part. I started this one years ago. You guys have seen it many times. It's huge. It's like I think it's more than an 8x11, and I feel so stressed out, like if I'm being honest, creating in it, because there's so much real estate to account for. And that just keeps me from wanting to work in it unless I have some great grand big idea that I think will fill the page. But having this commonplace journal, it's just forgiving, you know. It's a place where I can mind dump. I'm not tied to a specific aesthetic. I don't have a real reason for it, except I just want it to be a creative space for me. Either way, thank you so much for just being here. I really appreciate it. All right, talk to you soon and enjoy. Bye. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So I was triggered by a holiday I don't even celebrate. There's someone that I follow and on here on YouTube, and they were doing the Advent art journal, or more like Advent words or something like that. And so on the first word on the list that she started out with was humility. When I thought it through and I thought about the times when maybe I haven't done what God was asking me to do, there were a lot of things that I came up with. I was afraid. I had to do this, I had to do that. But ultimately, I think what I came back to was just pride. Humility says, I cannot do this on my own strength, so I'm going to look to the person who can help me. And so anything that makes us feel like we're not able to pick up our cross and follow after God, no matter how legitimate, no matter how well thought out, no matter how well reasoned, is pride. This is what I would consider an ugly page. Aesthetically, it's not pleasing to me. That's why I'm glad that I made this commonplace book, because this will help me get over all of that. Oops, that was too much green. As I continue this art journal, I thought it was also important to talk about what humility is not. Humility does not mean letting people walk over you. People love to quote that verse that says, if someone slaps you, turn the other cheek. They're not really talking about letting people make you a doormat. And I actually journaled about that too. It means that you should not try and take vengeance into your own hands. It is God that will repay any evil done to you. And I read the AMP version, and it says, do not resist an evil person who insults you or violates your rights. Simply ignore insignificant insults or trivial losses and do not bother to retaliate. Maintain your dignity, your self-respect, your poise, for the Lord repays the offender. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but in the Bible, Jesus didn't put up with a single thing those Pharisees did. That was one of the things that God pointed out to me about Jesus. He was not putting up with that nonsense. He didn't let anyone humble him. He didn't let anyone put words in his mouth. He was not fooled about human character. He was not naive. He didn't ask anyone twice to follow him. You only got one invitation. Jesus knew his value. So humility does not mean that you just take crap. And I think the way we conduct our Christianity sometimes, it would seem as though that is what God wants, and it's just not the case. Once God opened up my eyes to see Jesus, how Jesus conducted life here on earth, I was forever changed. It taught me so much about how to value myself and how to carry myself with people and not let people treat me like crap and call it humility. That is not what humility is. So let's keep moving forward. We are here. I glued this down. I put in some washi tape at the top and bottom. And now I'm gonna write the main things that I want to put here. The problem is I'm not especially good at script, so I'm gonna do a little bit of practice off camera and then come back. All right, so as you can see, I went ahead and decided to trace out the letters on a separate piece of paper and cut them out. And frankly, I'm so glad that I did. I just think it looks better. I have more control and I'm able to redo it if I don't like it. So I found this in my stash because I was struggling with how it looked so bare and naked. That's why I added the border, but it just still looked bad to me and incongruous because there's this spring-like green against a backdrop of winter. And I'm so glad this fell out of my little ephemera envelope, because I do remember cutting this out and telling myself that I would use it for this project, and I completely forgot. I was actually going to do something else, so I'm so glad that it's working out.